Hey, greetings everyone. It's GleeCon, and we are here again with our pirate-shirted lass, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thanks for tuning in. We've been really busting our way through Westfall in our World of Warcraft Classic Complete walkthrough, every quest in the game. Last time we kind of did some work killing out the last of the Defias, whatever it is, and a couple other little things. So we're pretty much, my plan for this episode, if you want to stay a while, is to wrap up some Murloc killing on the beach, and then chase down maybe the messenger to get us all set up to do Dead Mines on the next episode. So, yeah, so what we have to do is Murloc killing right now. Then we'll turn into People's Militia, and then we have to go to the next step of the Defias Brotherhood, which wants us to go into Stormwind and run back and forth. So we'll hearth there when it gets to that. My hope is that we would maybe have a chance at level 20, which would slow things down, because that would mean that we'll have to do the Paladin questline, but it'll be a worthwhile slowdown. That'll probably be a level to itself, because the Paladin questline is pretty long, the level 20 questline. Alright, so we had killed half the Tidehunters and Oracles that we need, and we're going to start out by continuing that. Yep, another day in World of Warcraft Zone. I've just soloed one of the elite quests in Red Ridge on our pilot run. It was challenging. I'm not going to say that it wasn't. It was the one where you have to go up to the top of the tower and like put something in a bottle. It's one of the only ones that is soloable. My mage that I did it on is level 29. So at 29, it was still, I didn't have any deaths, but it was still required some doing. This little Oracle is thoughtful. Great. Have to bubble and heal, because this thing is getting us. We're gonna have to run as well, because this is. Come on. I mean, maybe if I save myself just for heals, then I don't really worry much about anything else. I don't want to waste that judgment right there. Okay, seems to be okay. Oh, it resisted my judgment anyway, all that. Alright, so we pulled it off. Ooh, that was a little bit. That was tight. That was a little bit tight there. We have that arm. Is there any other buffs we can do? Have a stamina scroll. Yeah, let's read that. I don't need the protection because I've got that going on. I have a spirit scroll. Sure, let's add that on. I could add one of my Thunderbrew keg charges, but I don't know if you can have. Oh yeah, sure, we can get that going on too. Drink some beer while we're at it. Why not? Let's put the Scroll of Intellect on. We'll do it all. Plus, that'll help me free up some of the space that I have. While he's over there. Oh, you know what? Let's use our Timberlane too. Let's summon our Timberlane. Let's get this bad boy out. There we go. All right. Yeah. I think that'll be fun. Okay, let's see. He only has 137 life, so I don't know how well he's going to do in terms of living. But at least he won't draw very much threat, right? Yeah, these guys, as I say, he's probably going to run. And he did. Because he's a buster. We definitely need to do what we've just been doing, which is isolate as much as we can. Ooh, these oracles. Look! I still would like that one, though. And now we're going to have to pull. We have no kicks from. We have a stun, but we don't have a kick. There we go. I just need to pull him. Okay. Yeah, we just need to. Here, now he'll come a little bit closer. Yeah, I just needed to pull him away so that he's far enough so that when he runs, he doesn't do idiotic things. Okay, we have to keep the bag. I like to keep the bag open when I fight these guys because of the stupid constant clam drops. Alright, so we've killed all the oracles that we need. We need 2 tide hunters. This is honestly the hardest part of the grind. I started with the hardest stuff first because, you know, that's kind of... I don't know if I would say that's always how I am. I can't necessarily say that. Just, maybe it's not necessarily the hardest. The thing I looked forward to least, which is also probably fighting these stupid oracles. Tide hunters, I don't care. Alright, so we gotta try to pull one more somehow, but I think there might be some more. Yeah, there's some more up here, so rather than try to peel one of those off when there's so many of them, let's just go for it. I don't know how long this Timberling's gonna last. I think it said it lasts for 30 minutes or something. I mean, he'll last until he dies, too. A cleansed Timberling, because he's not up there as a buff. Alright, so if you remember on the last episode we talked about the Sum 2. It's not exactly, you don't have to kill every kind of Murloc. So at the bottom, yeah, it's all more Oracles and Tide Runners. But up here, oh look, there's more Oracles, so I could have came up here to get some of those. There's old Murkai, we've already killed him, I don't need him. Doesn't really drop anything spectacular. There are a couple of Murloc rares that can run around. You can look for them. Tons of Oracles. Oh, there's Ore. I want that. I want it bad enough to fight those. No, I don't want to fight old Murkai. But I could. See, my worry is, look, that guy is right there. He's gonna mess everything up. So, I'm gonna have to fight 2 Murlocs at once in order to get this. And maybe even that. It's not worth it. Not for 1 copper. That's too much work. You notice right there they dropped a poison on me, but paladins do have that benefit where they can quickly heal themselves with poison. Alright, now I gotta kind of thread the needle here because I don't want to fight extra Murlocs since these guys are they're annoying to fight. They're clustered so closely together and they run and draw each other. Murlocs are definitely a recipe for death. And I'm already at 70 durability, so I've already died up sometimes already. I just want to kill these guys and then hearth to Stormwind before we even walk back to the People's Militia. I'm not... Is that, like I said before, that's the end of a chain. Alright, so this stretch has more Oracles, but this time they're mixed with Hunters instead, which are hands down my least favorite Murloc to fight. They combine the annoyingness of fighting a Murloc with, in my opinion, the annoying... I hate fighting mobs that have pets. So annoying. I probably also hate fighting humans that have pets. Now, there's a copper vein right there. That one will be worth it. I think they said we needed 50 to get to the next tier of ore, and we have 7 and 1 raw, so we have a total of 8 so far, so we have tons of ore that we're going to need. Okay, so now we're up to 9. 10, that's lame. Alright, let's, yeah, just more. Okay, alright, I'll fight this guy, why not? I'm not gonna run. I'm not a little buster. Yeah, so I still think I'm pretty optimistic about our ability to finish this zone. Oof. Now I don't remember what time we started, to be honest. Wasn't really paying attention. The only thing that could possibly slow us down is if we get into trouble having a hard time finding the messenger. That could slow us down. There's all the hunters. There's warriors, which we... okay, there we go. So here's the next set that we need. We need Murloc warriors. These are my favorite to fight. Just straightforward melee. Nothing special. No special moves. They don't have... the nets or the frosts that some of them have. I guess maybe they hit harder in melee? I don't know, but for For a mail wearer, that doesn't matter. I mean, I've got a Timberling baby too. Even though he doesn't seem to have the sort of... There's another warrior spawning. We're past the halfway point, because you need 7 each, so... yeah, he doesn't... he's only level 7. So, we maybe perhaps saved him a little too long. Because I don't know how much he can actually do to level 16s. Probably can't even hit him. However, when we get to the top, and we're fighting, like, the raiders and stuff... Probably be okay. Alright, remember, we're not gonna... There's gonna be plenty of opportunity to fight raiders, so... For some reason, if you ever need that vulture meat, and there's always 3, like, ever-spawning vultures right there, so if you ever need to farm vulture meat for the stew, or... Yeah. They're asking for a repair. There is only... As a hunter, we don't want that. So, there is only one, there's another warrior right there. Repair guy, so it's annoying. I think pretty much every zone has a repair guy. Some of them are very annoying to find. Like the one in South Shore, I think it is. Like, there's only one. It's just, oh, they definitely make you work a little more than they do later down the line. What is this? Oh, a little warlock. Okay, so that's a warrior, a hunter. Here's a couple warriors we can go for. So there's more. There's another one. They're all over the place. We only need 3 more, so we don't have to. We don't have to be like. I don't want to fight that cluster because there's so many, and they appear all up and down the coast. So what am I doing? So it took me so long to hit him. Oh no. Oh, what the heck just happened? That means I'm gonna... There was too many, I think. I thought I was waiting to get the one swing off and then I was gonna bubble and heal, but... I should probably just use lay on hands. Anyway, there goes my Timberling and all those buffs I used. Boo. But we're far enough up the coast now. I don't need all the buffs anymore. I'm gonna have to turn my stupid mineral finding back on. But yeah, see right there, I was fighting one, it moved in a way that I got turned the wrong way. So my character stopped swinging. Then a second one added on, and then a hunter with its pet essentially made it 4v1 very fast, and I either had 1 weak hit or 1 miss, I didn't really see. And didn't have time to pop that bubble off, but that was just... So now I can move this Timberling heart off. Still gotta use these voodoo claws some. Yeah, but since I have 2 Thunder Brews... Yeah, I think I was starting to say this on the last episode, I might have finished it. You could hypothetically drink 4 of your 5 charges on a Thunder Brews, and then still use it for that dry quest, so... Dry times quest. So don't be too nervous about doing that. Apparently a 5th of a keg of Thunder Brew is good enough for that guy. I mean, that quest stinks because you have to travel to 4 different places, and you spend like almost 60 silver in goods or whatever, and you barely get what you spend back. You get a sack of coins and maybe you get something else. I can't remember what the other thing is. Well, see, that's it. That guy ran up on us. So I got us last time. Okay, now I gotta... Where's my water? I'll eat one of my sausages too. Get some well-fed going on. All right, so we need two more warriors. I'm down to 60 durability. Yeah, I gotta repair. I mean, my gold's doing good. My gold for Momkin's at 24 because somebody gave me 20 gold. Guildy. Who I didn't even realize was a guildy at the time. Dang it. We're right there. Well, I guess I will allow it since they are fighting the stupid hunter one for me. Alright, I need one more warrior, which they do appear up and down the coast here. There's one right there. And then all we need to do is kill the 7 coast runners, go back, turn it in, and then we can hearth to Stormwind. We get the next step in the Defias Brotherhood. Defias? That would be dumb of you. Oh, there's a copper vein there and a copper vein there. I'm tempted. Problem here is I don't want to fight these stupid guys for it. Yeah, see? Okay, so that one in the water stinks. That one, we can get there. Get off me. Get off me. You little so-and-so. Someone's been killing Nose. And it wasn't us this time. Okay, we're at 11 of the 50 ore. Of 1 ore. There's another ore over there. 1 stinking ore. Alright, this is a stretch where there's just a bunch of crabs. Now there's more murlocs. And there's the netters. The netters have the highest drop rate according to Questy for that treasure map, as well as the raiders. Okay, so now I'm at 12 ore. 13. So we're a quarter of the way. 14. Ooh, I'm back certain. 15. So I am in the middle of the work grind right now, and it is tiring. I'll tell you that. I keep having to go into work an hour early every day in the off chance the auditors come. They still didn't come. However, our sister building, their head of IT is friends with our head of IT, who I'm friends with, and they gave them the heads up. There's the minor oracles mixing with the netters, so we're still up there. But there was 3 sites that were going to get audited. We knew which 3 they were. We knew it was happening this week. We just didn't know what. But the other one got audited today, and they have to do it by Thursday because they reserved the right to audit you twice in the same week if they don't see the activities that they're looking for, not because of like a fault of your own, but like there's more minor oracles. Like if it just doesn't happen to be happening as part of the normal business operations that day. So that means they would have to hit you up by Thursday just so that they could reserve the right to come on Friday also. I have my week set up to where the way that I've scheduled everything going on at work this week is to where someone somewhere will be doing all of the things on the checklist. Like I strategically did that, so we're not going to have 2 site visits, but they don't know that. Alright, we're on our last 7, which is the easiest ones. It is the... Oh, I'm so used to being a disenchanter on my other account. +1 stamina dagger. No, so these 7 coast runners. I guess there's a bunch around here. How did I miss them? Yeah, I don't see no stinking coast runners. But they appear all the way up here too. But this is what's annoying because we had to go all the way to the top of the beach to kill these. Another strategy you could do, and I could absolutely see the benefit in this, would be to start at the top and work your way down. Just grind your way down, especially if you're hunting for the treasure map still at this point, because these guys have a higher drop rate. Then you could just like relentlessly kill your way down. These raiders are tied for the highest drop rate also. So I could 100%... someone's been killing the coast runners. That's why they're not here. Stinking busters. Stinking buster... Stinking... Yeah, look at that. Dwarf paladin up there. Well, I'm gonna pull this guy. I don't even care. The raider, I don't care about you and your poison. Okay, that's our second one. I don't need the raider. Sometimes they lurk in the water, but I'm not sensing any. Raider, there's another coast runner. I guess they're kind of bluish. I was looking for a green one. Thanks. Dirty so-and-so. Two want to fight me. I like to use the stun. Now, later on, we will reserve the stun for when we have Seal of Command in one level, because it has that synergistic effect. We need 4 more Coast Runners. But yeah, there's a great combo. I believe Seal of Command Judgment does like significantly more damage if you hit someone that's stunned. So you set up a 1-2 combo, you stun them, which is good in itself, and you do more damage to them. I can't believe someone's been farming these little ones that we need. I wonder if they're farming for the... They've got to be doing the quest. Otherwise, would they specifically be weaving, killing the ones we need? Yep. I love it. So anyway, it was a bigger site. I kind of work at the medium one. Nope, I don't want any minor oracle. So I think if that tells you anything, then they would potentially, maybe, that means maybe that they're coming. I don't know. I just hope, because I'm tired. I had like 3 hours of sleep last night between watching, the night before. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're stuck here. Wait, now we're going to be waiting for respawns. That's annoying. We need 4 more of these guys, but it's tapped out right now. There's so many people. That's annoying. Stinking. He just killed crabs. I don't know what. Maybe he's just like, I'll just kill some. What else can you do? But as you saw there was a druid. And there's a paladin, so there's 2 people out here grinding, and they're obviously doing it for this quest. But that would mean they'd still only need... Oh, there's a free Dead Mines carry. Too bad today's not the day we're doing Dead Mines. I'll take a carry. I'm not too proud for carry, but I'm not doing it. There's a Coast Runner. Oh, cool. Thank you for having your friends run away.
I need to get closer.
Alright, so this will be our 4th one. We still need 3. Uh-oh, it's also fighting them. Okay. Just Coast Runners. Maribel, huh? I'll give her a little buff. There's a little buff Maribel. There's another Coast Runner. Okay, so that'll be your 5th one, then we're down to just needing 2. I'm gonna try. Ooh, 2 intellect, 2 spirit with a 25. I think mine's better. Oh no, I keep thinking I'm so used to, I've been playing my mage just as much, if not more, and I'm so used to it. There is another one. That I see a intellect-based cloth gear, and I'm like, is that an upgrade? That wouldn't have been an upgrade even for my mage. I should have known an upgrade wouldn't drop off a level 12 or whatever these are, 13. Alright, so we need 1 more Coast Runner. Then we'll be good to go. Then we gotta walk all the way back to the south. Like I said, I think we'll be okay. The finding and killing the messenger is pretty easy. It's just we could get slowed down with the spawn time. And if we have bad luck when we're escorting the trader, that can snag us a little bit too. So we're not completely out of the woods, but we'll be in pretty good shape when we turn this quest in. Don't know where. There's a Coast Runner. Hallelujah. Alright, so this is the final one of these guys we have to kill. That little gnome, Mama Meg. Like it. Alright. Let's go turn in the lighthouse. Walking along the coast. I mean, we could probably navigate. The problem is that we're way up here. We basically have to walk the entire length of Westfall. So a little jog along the beach, and kind of see our footprints. Did you think it was 1 pair of footprints? That's because I was carrying you. Yeah. So. I'm glad we'll be wrapping up the zone. Let's check. Let's kind of take a peeky poo and see. We got time right now as we jog. What's coming up in our world? So we know Dead Mines will come up tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make an episode tomorrow. It's gonna be a little dicey because no, tomorrow's fine. Tomorrow I will be definitely making an episode. So we'll do Dead Mines tomorrow. The following day, it's going to be a little dicey because I will have a lot of work to bring home with me. And I have a job fair kind of thingy I'll be doing in the evening. And I'll probably... I might have to stay a little bit late. So... all that's going to combine to... I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. But I'm going to try it. And then Friday, it's up in the air. My D&D team is about to go on hiatus. Because the IT guy, he's about to be picking up... He's in a group. He's picking up he's about to pick up a bunch of overtime. So he's like, I'm going to be working like every single day. For the next, like, month or 2. Which I get. Well, fine. I will fight you. And then I kind of like I don't mind making that thing on the GM binder that I showed you guys. I like it. I just haven't had time to work on it. So I don't really want to put a product out that's not really that I'm not like super proud of. So and I just have had no time to prep. I don't get overtime, I'm salary, but this, if I was hourly, this would be my overtime part of the year. Alright, 18. 19. I see another ore. So what I would like to do is have us reboot. I've been reading this Out of the Abyss official D&D campaign. It's really well written. I like it a lot. I'd rather use that. So, nope, I'm not fighting you. I'm not doing it. Oh, there's a tin vein down there. That I could see some use out of that. I'm down for that because we can use the coarse stone to level up too. Because really, what we're doing this for is the level up. I don't care about we actually the copper ore is just a means to an end at this point. We got no no stones. I actually want the stones more than anything. I mean, it did increase our mining, which is good. So yeah, so on Thursday or the next episode we do after tomorrow's episode, what we'll do is we'll bring our Horde character into this zone, and they will do the killing of the Murlocs, the old Murkai, and the oil quest. I would imagine we can probably finish those 3 in one episode. Oh, but they're also going to have to grind for the treasure. So then that kind of leaves us up in the air. Depends, while we're doing those other quests, if we are fine and we find the treasure map, it's all good. But it's also possible that it will take us, hypothetically, I've had times when it's taken me hours to find that. So it could take us 2 to 3 episodes of just grinding if our luck is bad enough. So that's going to be indeterminate. But so we'll work on the questing definitely day after tomorrow with the Horde, and then everything goes good. That we'll do a Horde Dead Mines maybe at Friday-ish, but it might take us another couple days depending on RNG. But when we finally wrap this, the next zone that we're going to do, if we really want to start looking ahead, is Loch Modan. So we're going to do Loch Modan next. There are no neutral quests in Loch Modan. No gimmicky quests. It's all straight Alliance zone. No dungeons involved with it. A couple of elites at the end. But we'll be taking her through it when she's, at that point, she'll be probably level 21, 22. Oh, you think you're cute, huh? Well, you're not. You're ugly. I said it. You look like a half fish thing with ugly teeth. Yeah. And you probably smell bad. Probably smell like everything bad about fish. There's another ore. Alright, so we're going to turn that one and then we're going to hearth. Yeah, someone down there is asking if anyone speaks Spanish, which I do, so I just asked them. I just said, yeah, why? So they're not really responding. Maybe someone PM'd them instead, and they're dealing with someone within PM, which is probably fine too. So I don't get trapped down into like an interpreting message. Although nowadays, why not? Like, what do you even need to do that for? You could just use Google Translate, like when you're on a video game like this. Well done, Contessa. You have quite the knack for combat. Thanks to you, the coast of Westfall is a safer place. Alright, so they didn't respond, and also we need to hearth out of here anyway. So time to go back to Stormwind. Like, they just basically said nothing. It's only... I only thought that nobody speaks it. Pertences, like, basically, is there some guild? So let's go turn in. Basically, they're just saying... I just said that I'm like the guild that I'm in, which is this. I'm the only person in it, basically, and it's just for fun. All right, so we're gonna turn in this quest. We're going to talk to Matthias Shaw and but I think we should also probably repair at least while we're here. Maybe bust up some of this ore. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Let's see how long. I gotta clock what time we were on. 37 minutes, so about, yeah, so let's say 8:10. So we're a little bit past the halfway mark. Oh, he's upstairs.
Need help? Welcome to SI. 7 headquarters, adventurer. Be careful.
What business do you have with me? I'm a very busy man.
This matter might be more complex than Stoutmantle realizes. The Stonemasons Guild was run by a man named Edwin Van Cleef.
Now we're learning.
Van Cleef was responsible for rebuilding Stormwind after the Orcs razed it in the First War.
Key lore.
Apparently, Van Cleef and his men were unhappy with their treatment by the king after the reconstruction was complete. That just might explain a thing or two. I have written a more detailed account for your master in Westfall. Take this to him at once.
Okay. Before we go doing that, which we will do, and on the flight back we'll read. Let's go bust let's work on our blacksmithing a little bit here just to condense some of this ore. We could also work on our cooking some if we want. This is the right place to do it. We need to buy some more water, so let's go into the protective hide, but we can repair it, the blacksmith. Gotta find the little pig and whistle, whichever one that is. There we go, we can cook that rainbow fin albacore. Where is the pig and... oh, it's over on the other side. What do we have here? We can make that. That's good. This is actually good things. And we can cook those clams, too, if we have some more water. Of the good stuff that we can cook... oh, we can cook with milk. We can make the... oh, we need mild spices. Okay. So actually, we'll use up some of our milk.
Do I look like I have the time or energy to coddle every tourist that wanders through my door?
That's
Tell me what you need
rude.
and make it quick.
Alright, so first we'll cook the rainbow fin albacore. Why not? Cook that bad boy up. And... oh, I'm getting hot. back here. It's getting a little bit warm. Sometimes under these hot lights. Today was a very hot day, too. But sometimes under the hot lights, and I usually keep the fan off because I feel like it's visually distracting in my camera to see the fan going above my head. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just kind of feel like it is. Alright, so those are all down to green now. I don't want to cook these clam meats anymore, because now I'm going to do clam chowder. It's going to take most of my
I
milk,
sell only
but
the best gear, tested and true, and the prices are set. So if
basically
you want to haggle,
all of
then
these.
go
We want
find
to
a
make all
goblin.
13. So we were down on money before, but we can get some of this back right now. Yeah, the clam chowder, it just gives us the life though, so it's not really worth it. This is no, not on this account. On my mage, this is the account where I screwed up, where I went and bought all of the recipes, and from upstairs, and then that stinks because now every time I complete a quest that gives you a recipe, I already have the recipe done. Alright, I'm tossing these. Alright, so let's sell this. We don't need that. Bam, 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 bam. I really don't want to keep... I'm going to sell a stack of these Murloc guys. I want that. We need to keep that. Slimy Murloc scale. Meh. Are we good? I think so. I think that's good. Okay.
Have a good one.
Alright, so now we're... Oh, let's see if we can trade
Do
now.
I look like I have the time or
I
energy to
look
coddle
like-
every tourist that
You look like
wanders
an
through my
idiot.
door? Tell me what you need and make it quick.
You rude dude. Okay. So now we're gonna go up and we'll mess with this. And then we're gonna hop on the flight path and we'll read the letter from Matthias on the way. So we do actually, you know what, while we're here, let's get these Dead Mines quests. I forgot that I wanted to do that. Also, do we need to do any done? Can't remember. Are there... Nope. Okay. So we need to pick these up. I completely forgot about that. Let's go in here and let's actually check and see. I don't think we need anything from the mining guy yet. Okay, but let's pick these two quests up. Oh, and also, I completely forgot about the spreadsheet because we were going so slow. Sometimes that happens to me. But we completed the Coast Isn't Clear. So we completed one quest. And we also completed Defias Brotherhood 4. Okay. And then we picked up Defias Brotherhood 5. So go back over. So we completed Defias Brotherhood 4. Coast Isn't Clear. And now we're picking up Defias Brotherhood. So look, we're super duper close. To wrapping this bad boy up.
What can I do for you?
It was Hanama. The cave came down on us. I think the mining company is all dead, including my brother, the foreman.
We were deep in a vast mine in Westfall, hidden beneath a barn in Moonbrook. No clue where these stinking thieving types came from. Anyway, the mine tunnel collapsed on us. I got out, but the others... Well, the others haven't been heard from. You look like you might have better luck in there. If you could look for my brother,
It's
I'd be
actually
thankful.
good axe.
He always carried his Explorers League badge. If you can't find him, that badge would at least give me some peace of mind.
If we don't get a better one
Safe travel.
from like blue drops while we're there, that's a good one.
Many of my friends perished that horrible day
Take
when
those
the
feet,
mine
too.
tunnel caved in. If your adventures happen to bring you into that wing of the mine in Moonbrook, please keep an eye out for any sign which might identify.
This one's so annoying.
If you come across any of their miners' union cards, bring them back to me, and I'll make sure their families get some resolution from this horrible accident.
I'll worry about checking those off on our flight because we'll have a little bit of time. It's not a super far flight, but... Alright, so we picked those two up. Bada bing, bada boom. And I will check that off next time. So we have two of the quests. There's one more. Underground Assault. We'll pick that up before we do our mining. Stormpike's delivery. We'll get that one after we finish Dead Mines, because we'll have to come back here to turn in the quests anyway. We'll pick that one up when we're prepping to go to Lochmadon.
Noma Regan has fallen under the control of those dastardly Trogs. The situation is grave, but perhaps you can help, adventurer. Deep in the Dead Mines is a functional goblin shredder. Find that shredder and bring back the intact power supply. With the shredder's power supply, we can give our
Good gauntlets.
gyromatic excavationators the power they need to break through the rocky underground borders of Noma Regan, opening the way for a gnomish assault.
Okay, I kind of think that's like a failed mission when you do it, if I remember correctly. Like you go through all that work and then they're like, oh no, actually this is not going to be good enough for us. Oh. I just had a little Reddit post that was showing Kevin Garnett messaging Anthony Edwards and said, and he says in all caps, break every record. I love it. I love it so much. I was talking about this at work, I think, either today or yesterday, where just this complete unfamiliar territory. Like, I've been a fan of some good teams, but watching the game on Monday night, I was just like, I don't ever remember being a fan of a team where I'm like, holy cow, this team is like, they're as good, they look like the best team in the sport. So, I mean, I've been there once or twice in my life, and been in that spot, so we'll see if it maintains. You need to have it go for more than one game, but gotta just enjoy it while it lasts. You know, it's all about the ride. If anything, being a fan of bad sports teams my whole life, I have learned all about the grind. It's all about the. I just said that because I'm reading the grinding zone. It's all about the journey. You know. Because if you're never going to win the championship, then what are you doing it for? Gotta be all about the journey. All right, so we got a couple points. Nothing really major. We can sell those.
Gnomes built. It's easier than ye might think to transport goods from
I think
Iron
we're
Forge.
good.
If they try to tack on import fees, just tell them you're gonna buy your gear from me.
So because we condensed our ores a little bit, I do have. You know what? We've got this stack of ore, rough stone. That's not doing anything for us. I'll go ahead and sell that. Oh, you know
Don't
what?
let the humans in the bazaar fool you, lass. With the
save it.
subway those gnomes built, it's easier than
It doesn't
you
sell
might
for a
think
lot,
to
and we
transport
could
goods from
use
Iron
it
If they
with
try to tack on
some.
import fees, just tell them
a
you're
weight
gonna buy your
stone.
gear from me.
We could use it if we get some linen cloth. We can combine it to make some weight stones. All right, so first let's start reading the letter. No, we'll wait till we get on the bird, and we'll do that. And then after we read the letter from Matthias Shaw, which I think is going to give us more backstory, then we will we'll fix up the spreadsheet if we have to. But I don't even care if we don't fix that up very much. Yeah, we need 3 more points in blacksmithing to get our next thing. But really, I think 95 is when we can start using bronze, so... Or at least maybe make that sword. I know there's a pretty decent sword, but if we beat Dead Mines before we get the copper for that, then it might all be pointless, because that axe was pretty nice, the mining pick, plus I think it's going to be cool to swing a pick. Not to mention at level 20, which again, we're getting close to that, but I think we might start Dead Mines before we get to 20. We just don't have a lot of high... I mean, we are going to turn a chunk in. This People's Militia, that'll give us a chunk. And the but yeah, like look, even with all the dungeon quests in, we wouldn't level up. And I don't think we have anything that's going to cause us to kill a lot. So
These great beasts know paths
Alright,
that
so
you
we're flying to
can't find
Sentinel
on
Hill,
foot. They'll
so
get
let's
you there
read.
fast and maybe show you something
There's
new
the letter
at the same
from
time.
Defias Shaw. Lord Stoutmantle, led by Edwin Van Cleef, the Stonemasons Guild was composed of the most skilled builders among men. The Stonemasons helped to rebuild the broken city of Stormwind that was razed by the Orcs during the First War. Van Cleef and his tradesmen were peerless builders, and their work in artistry was evident in the edifices of the Cathedral of Light and Stormwind Keep itself. However, the nobles of Stormwind ran up a huge debt by expanding the kingdom's military presence through Elwyn and into Stranglethorn. The massive debt crippled the kingdom's economy and stripped Van Cleef and his stonemasons of their promised rewards. After spending years toiling to rebuild the glorious city, the stonemasons were left broke, forgotten by the city's corrupt officials. Having personally known Edwin Van Cleef my entire life, I can tell you that facing him as a foe is quite a daunting task. You see, he was my childhood friend, and I personally trained him in the ways of the shadows, thinking that one day he might consider a career alongside me. If Van Cleef is heading up the Defias Brotherhood, may the light have mercy on our souls. Master Matthias Shaw, Stormwind Assassin's Guild. Okay, so meanwhile, we also need to pick up over here the Dead Mines. Okay, so let's go ahead and open that up a little bit here. No, not a column. I hate that it does that. I want to column to the... Alright, let me add... Yeah, I like to have like a few extra spaces. Okay, so then we have Dead Mines, and remember we need pick up and turn in. Okay. Alright, so let's uncheck that. And we'll just scroll down a little bit on these. So we did just get a few quests. We got collecting memories on those 3 Stormwind ones. So we can go pop all 3 of these right here. Bam, bam, bam. A little bit. Okay, so we just did 3 pickups. Alright, now we're going to go turn in this final quest. 2 quests, actually. We're going to turn in the People's Militia, final step, and the Defias Brotherhood. So that's good. And then we've got like 10-ish minutes, 5 to 10 minutes left to set up for...
What can I do for you? When I left the tainted lands of Lord Aaron, I returned to a grim state of affairs here in my homeland.
Yes, please.
But there is hope for Westfall yet. As proven by your valor in battle, it is obvious to me that you serve our cause with honor. It is with great pride that I induct thee into the People's Militia. May the light shine upon you.
Master Shaw, shed any light on things.
Edwin Van Cleef. I know the name well. To think that a man so industrious and talented could turn into such a scoundrel unnerves me. I'll need further proof before I believe this. We need to discover the location of the Defias hideout. Adventurer, my scout reports that a Defias messenger has been seen on the roads between Moonbrook, the Gold Coast Quarry, and the Jangalode mine. I want you to capture him. If he resists, kill him and bring me whatever he is carrying. Light bless you.
Okay, so we're going to start our hunt in Moonbrook. That's commonly where he spawns. So, what did we just do? Well, we just turned in, finally, the People's Militia 3. We need a little bit more of this. We also turned in Defias Brotherhood 5. And we... Bam, bam. And we're picking up the last quest that's not a dungeon quest, which is Defias Brotherhood 6.
Well met.
I just don't want them to be going for the messenger if I'm going for it. So, I don't see them escorting. They could just be doing whatever. So I'll just put that out there. You never know if someone sees the messenger. Usually it's much more of a big deal on on a busy server because it's just constant people trying to flip that stupid messenger. When on the flip side, what is worse when you're on a slower server is you've got to wait. He could be any freaking where walking to any of these mines. So that's what's going to slow us down, and then it takes a little bit of doing to escort him. So I don't see him, which means this is where he typically spawns. So that means he's probably on a walk. And like we saw yesterday, he was coming out of one of these mines, so he will do that. He will. So now we're on a little bit of a walk here, and we just have to hope that we find him. This is what could slow us down, hunting the messenger, then escorting the messenger. I don't want to make a whole other episode just for that. There he is, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay. Because that was really worrying me. I was going to be like, oh, man, this could take an indefinite amount of time. But that's good. There we go. Okay, we're in luck.
Am I carrying letters addressed to Glee Contessa? Why, no. Looks like it's time for you to die.
My sword is a little bit sucky. Which forgot that I haven't been using it, so it's only at now 13. I haven't used it since I was level 12. So it's got some catching up to do. Black nails. The sea awaits us. We need your supplies from the north. Strip everything. Every railroad pike, every water bucket. We need metal. A shipment is due from BB, Booty Bay, but long overdue. Come through for me, Black nails. Send your supplies directly to the barn this time. No time to squander. Van Cleef. So that's, again, evidence that Van Cleef is behind all of this. And I guess that's probably all the evidence that we need. This is going to give us, wrapping up this number 6, but Defias Brotherhood number 7 is technically a quest that we're going to be picking up. So we're picking this quest up, but it's really, I mean, it's considered a dungeon quest, but you need it before you enter the dungeon, so it's kind of dumb. Announce this.
Glee Contessa, were you able to gather any information? Did you locate the messenger?
This is indeed firm proof that Van Cleef is in charge. Now all we need to know is where the Defias gang is hiding out. We've had a stroke of luck while you were gone. We captured a thief trying to steal Saldine's wagon. He has promised to lead us to the hideout in exchange for his life. I want you to defend the traitor so he can reveal the hideout. Return to me once you have uncovered the location.
Okay, so he gives us the quest right here.
So, Stoutmantle sends a scrawny person like you to protect me. Guess you'll have to do. Better bring some friends, too. You know the deal, right? You watch my back and I'll take you to the Defias hideout. But you better be close by my side. The Defias gang wants my head now. If they see me with you, they'll try to kill me. Let me know when you and any friends you can round up are ready to go.
You don't really need his friends. He's not that hard. I mean, it's really just that you have to walk him through Moonbrook, so it just depends on how densely populated Moonbrook is with bad guys. He also says,
follow me, Glee Contessa. I'll take you to the Defias hideout. But you better protect me, or I am as good as dead.
And we might lose him, you know. If we don't lose him, this is all good and we're going to be done. I think we have to go back to Sentinel Hill. We have to do one jog back. But it's fine. It'll be fine. It's all fine. Maybe I should use some of my... Maybe I should buff up a little bit, too. Yeah, let's at least increase my armor. Sure, why not? Spirit's kind of silly. Stamina, I'll save that. But I'll drink one of my Thunder Brew charges. Okay.
Plus, I like the beer.
Alright, so this would be right where our hour would be. So we're going to be a little bit over today, but I really, like I said, I just don't want to do a whole episode where, at this point, we just need one quest. That we're already part of the way through. And I mean, I'm not going to stop right now or we'd fail. But before we actually do the dungeon, we are going to run this... Yeah, we're not going to do this dungeon tomorrow. I lied. I want to take our Horde character through. We'll start that grind tomorrow. And then we'll do back-to-back dungeon runs. Now, the good thing about the Horde is there's no quests. So that will just be a matter of running the dungeon. I've only ever ran this on the Horde once. I did enjoy it. It was successful. I did not do that on... I've never done it on camera. So I do look forward to that. Now we've got to be careful. It does look like
The entrance is hidden here in Moonbrook. Keep your eyes peeled for thieves. They want me dead.
Okay, so we just have to pay attention. He's got the exclamation above his head for some reason. So, luckily there are people out here hunting. There's an orphan. There's the messenger again. So, since I killed him, there's his respawn. The thing I'm worried about, though, is my stupid level is so low with my swords. I might have to switch back to my hammer if I feel like it's going too poorly. But what is saving us here is, look, people are clearing Moonbrook right now. So we are actually in solid shape. Wait, no. Okay, good. A mage pulled that one. Okay, we'll take it. So still only at. Actually, I'm past 13. I'm at level 14. So that's not that bad. It's only 5 levels lower. That mage. I'm gonna give that mage a little buff. All right. Yeah. See, all these people are dead. So that's good. We are in good shape. We got lucky. People had already cleared the thing out. I don't know why they're fighting Defias. Maybe they're like... Maybe...
You can go tell Stoutmantle this is where the Defias gang is holed up.
I guess I will. Okay, so that's it. We just need to walk back. Sentinel Hill. Yeah, like I said, I'm not that worried. In the dungeon... when I'm waiting to pick this dungeon up, I can fight. And now that I'm using a sharp weapon, I can put these stones to good use by making sharpening stones. That's yet another thing I can do. I don't even need to worry about linen cloth. So, you know what? I'm going to probably sell that hammer. Go. I don't know. There is a shop inside the town. I'll show you it when we do, when we prep to get into that with our Horde character, because it is the only place in Westfall that a Horde can repair, which will be important, because we're going to fight and do all these quests. We're going to not be in 100% shape when we're getting ready to start Dead Mines, so... That'll be nice. Alrighty-o. This was good. This was a good, successful run. I liked it. We did everything. We wrapped up Westfall. So, not counting the dungeon, we have another zone in the pipe 5x5. Heck, we have another... as soon as we get up there, we basically have another episode in the pipe, 5x5. I mean, I'm pre-piping it 5x5. That's how excited and eager I am to get this done. I am just sending it down the pipe.
Most excellent. Van Cleef is as good as ours now that we know where he is.
While he talks to us.
And there is but one task left for you to complete. Edwin Van Cleef must be assassinated. While it saddens me to condemn any man to a death sentence, It is for the greater good of the people of Westfall that Van Cleef is laid to rest once and for all. Bring me the villain's head once the deed is done.
I might have missed one of these Defias Brotherhoods. So that might be out of order because we did all of them, but I only have 6, and that is the 7th one. Yeah. So we should have 5 because unsent letter doesn't. No, we have 4. Oh, that's the one I missed. Dang it! We got to go up there and do that. We got to pick up red silk bandages. Forgot about it. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, because you should be going into Dead Mines as an alliance with 5 dungeons. The only one that's tricky to get is the Defias Brotherhood. But I do think the Red Silk Bandages also has a prereq. I don't, because it didn't appear at first, so I don't know what that exact prereq is. Let's sell
I
that
try to
hammer.
keep Sentinel Hill stocked, and that's not easy with all the action we see.
Iron Dragon Clan. I don't know what that's from. There's a lot of anime stuff. I'm too old for modern day anime. I just it was a little bit past me.
It's no secret that the trademark of the Defias gang is their red bandanas. But we've learned that the material from which these bandanas are made signifies the member's rank. That being said, I want you to eliminate as many high-ranking Defias members as you can. The highest-ranking members will undoubtedly be found in Van Cleef's secret hideout.
I mean,
when you're done, bring me 10 red silk bandanas as proof of their deaths, and I will reward you. Good luck, adventurer.
Technically, the people in the stockades are higher level. Defias. Or Defias. So, are they higher ranking members? I don't know.
What can I do for you?
Alright, so that's cool. We did it. Another episode in the pipe, 5x5, for reals this time. Thank you everybody, as always, so much for watching, for tuning in. And I look forward to seeing you next time on Lore of freaking Warcraft. Peace.